kind, and he's got one hell of a mind. Please welcome to the show, James Jam Easy Cummins.
How do you imagine our theme song sounding? If we're still talking
at each other. If we're still talking, will they? Won't they? Have they? Won't they?
Have they? Won't they? Won't is like haven't they?
Haven't they? Yes, they have. What? Are we confirming it? No. It's very uncentered. I would say that.
Yeah, would you? Where do you want to go? This way?
Let's tenor it. Okay.
Move the camera or move us?
What do you think is easier?
Us.
Okay, well then move yourself.
That's as far as I'll go.
Wow.
That's centered.
It's too bad. Sucks to be you.
Isn't that?
Maybe if you went a little further, you'd see a little more success.
Oh, nice. Okay. So the key to success is
pushing yourself
a little
to
further.
Move to go further.
If
then you're comfortable.
If this was my comfort zone,
oof,
success
that's
would be
pretty small.
Success would be
right
through this
there.
wall.
People live on the other side of that though, so maybe let's not bang on it.
Well, that's surprising because I thought success was on that side of the wall, not another fucking broke ass bitch.
Turns out success is actually just an Asian couple, a really quiet Asian couple.
I knew that. They own this whole building, probably.
Probably. I had an Asian couple come in today, and they were just spending money. Spending money. And then at the end, she went, "Can I pay in cash?" And I was like, "Oh, you mean illegal cash you've gotten from the communist regime? Yeah, go ahead."
What's your favorite Asians again?
Filipino. Duh.
Easy. Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
The coolest.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, I even looked at my coworker when they left. I was like, illegal money? She's like, probably. Doesn't mean anything to me. I was like, me either. So, if you've got cash, if you're Chinese and you have cash burning a hole in your pocket, come on down to Four Seasons Toronto and spend it in my spa. Make sure you ask for Hannah.
That's good. Like you're like all over the cash man, like his old commercials.
I'm the cash girl.
If you're
I won't question where you got it from.
If you're Chinese and you have illegal cash, come to Oliver the Cash Man. I'll take your cash for gold now.
I'll take your cash for creams and serums now.
He's selling the creams and serums?
I'm selling the creams and serums.
Oh, you are?
Remember, it's about me.
Yeah. You are the female Oliver the Cash Man. Oh,
that's what I get that all the time when people meet me. They're like, you know who you remind me of? Oliver the Cash Man. And then I fucking jump off a cliff. What a local celebrity. And you went to them, right? To try and sell your engagement ring?
Did I go to Oliver? No, I went to the other one. There's another, like, not Spencer's. There's another guy that has, like, he talks shit on Oliver, actually.
The dog fight outside.
Yeah.
Get out there, James.
Your window's open.
Get in there. Oh, is it?
Is that on purpose?
It's been so stuffy in here lately. Must be all the hot air I'm blowing out of my mouth.
If you were a boat, what kind of boat would you be?
I'd be one of those little swans that people pedal around.
Yeah. People push you around all the time.
Yeah.
People just stomp
People
on
push me around all the time. You thought of it in the worst way. I'm a beautiful swan.
Oh.
You're like, people are stepping all over you and pushing you around.
Yeah, you're gonna have people like you're gonna have different people.
But
like nobody owns
nobody
owns those boats either. They pass them around.
I'm rented out.
Yeah,
I'm passed around to strangers.
Yeah. So they can pedal you.
Wow.
You sound like a real.
Wow. What kind of boat would you be?
A tugboat.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I like Theodore tugboat.
Theodore was sick.
Huh?
He was sick.
Yeah.
I loved him.
When I go to Halifax this year, I think I'm going to bring back a Theodore tugboat shirt. I was there a couple years ago and I saw one and it was great, but it was like $50. I'm like, I'm not going to spend $50 on a Theodore tugboat.
What's Theodore even doing with that monry?
But when I got back, I was like, definitely should have spent $50
his drug
on that.
habit? Jeez.
Yeah.
I'd really like to know what Theodore is doing with all that t-shirt money.
What you gonna do with all that money inside your tugboat? Is that what a tugboat makes?
Yeah, ape-like noises.
Yeah. What was like the kids show when you were a kid?
Theodore was the Canadian one.
Uh-huh.
I didn't have TV. We've been over this 600 times.
That's true.
All I had was CTV and CBC, the two Canadian channels. So if you're talking about something that wasn't on those, I'm going to have to pass.
You know what was on CTV? What was that, Channel 7?
Again, not for me.
What channel was CTV for you?
9 and CBC was 5. That was the actual bunny ears channels. But obviously it's different if you had cable or
Ours
whatever.
was 6 and 7.
Yeah.
CBC 6, CTV 7. Channel 5 was actually the TV Guide. What a good channel that was.
Nice.
That'll show you
You ever
everything you're
jerk
not
off
able
to
to
that?
watch. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Marlboro's Place is coming on at 9. But what I did jack off to was on CTV, Baby Blue.
What's that?
It was like softcore porn. It would come on Friday nights after Ed the Sock Show. Did you ever see Ed the Sock Show?
This is on CTV? Not my CTV.
Not my CTV.
Not my CTV. Hashtag not my CTV.
Yeah, it was.
What?
It was definitely on Friday nights after 12:30.
I think they were playing some other channel's content.
Maybe. CTV, like the one that
City
has a
or
C,
C? Just a C, a T, and a V.
and a V. Wait, what was City TV? I thought City TV was on CTV.
No.
Are
I
you sure?
think that's a different one.
Can you look it up? Producer?
I'm just talking raw bunny ears. That shit wasn't on our channels.
Well,
all I got was Canadian content.
Can you Google was Baby Blue on CTV? Because it's gonna hinge on this whole conversation. Friday nights.
Baby Blue movies?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, softcore porns. Yeah.
City TV.
And what channel was City TV? CTV.
Isn't it its own channel?
There's
Channel 79 in the 1970s. Is City TV the same as CTV?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Somebody asked it, right? They were, right?
Maybe they owned it.
Yeah, I think they were.
But it was so I didn't get that one. I got the raw CTV.
Yeah.
Is City TV a part of Bell Media?
You got the hardcore CTV. I got the softcore CTV.
Yeah, so City TV was different.
Okay, so it turns out it was kind of on CTV and it kind of wasn't. We were both right and wrong. Can we agree?
Wong.
Can we agree that we were both Wong and white? We're white and
We're
Wong.
white and we're Wong.
Yeah. That's the title of the episode, White and Wong.
Oh no.
But yeah, I remember one time I recorded on a VHS one of the porns.
Oh, nice.
And
what did you record over your parents' wedding?
like over a soccer game or something.
Oh no.
But I
and
remember
then your mom was like, "You guys have to watch Jam's first soccer game."
No, I never got caught with it. But I remember when holding on to that tape, I felt like I had like a fucking
nice.
brick of cocaine on me. Like I felt like if it gets
you
found out,
you taped it to your chest every day when you were leaving for school.
I hid it in like the back room of my basement. But I'm like, what if somebody comes across it? Like,
so I found my brother's porn.
What kind of porn did you have?
Oh, it's like hardcore, I think. I don't know
Like
whose it was.
movies or like pictures?
So one time I was looking for empty folders. I needed empty folders for school. I was always in a crisis. And so I'm like, my dad's like, I have a whole box of them somewhere. Why don't you just go look for it? So I'm like in my basement looking through for empty folders. And I find porn DVD. I think it was a DVD. So DVDs were around at this time already. My brothers were like teenagers, and I was like, whoa. It was like hardcore, and I was like, ugh. And I thought it was my dad's, and I was like so annoyed. I was like, why would he like send me looking for these things knowing he was hiding porn down here?
It was hardcore DVDs?
Hardcore porn on a DVD.
How could you tell it was hardcore? You put it in the DVD player?
No, there's pictures on the outside.
And they looked hardcore?
It seemed like
I was trying to think, how does pictures look hardcore? Like,
I don't know, like choking or something like that.
That's hardcore, yeah.
Or it would like have a description that I was like, oh my God. I don't know. It wasn't like lovey-dovey, kissy. So I guess that, to me, that was like, whoa.
Yeah.
You know?
Everything was hardcore at that
point. So I thought, for some reason, I was like, my dad forgot that he hid porn here and sent me down looking for folders. And then I friggin' found this, like how gross. So I just like I didn't find the folders anyway. So I just put it away and I didn't say anything. I just like went about my business. And then he asked me, he's like, did you find any? And I was like, no. And he's like, I'm sure they're down there. I was like, well, I didn't find any. And then he went down and I like heard him find it. And it wasn't until like I never know what happened, but it wasn't until like later. I don't know if it was like later that day or later that I was like, oh, it was probably my brother's. Like, I didn't even think that. Yeah. And I think if I had, like, at the time, if I thought it's my brother's, I would have just been like, oh, yeah, I found it. I found the folders. Like, don't go in there. Yeah, like, I would have covered for them. Yeah. But because I thought, I don't know why, I just, like, thought it was his. I was like, fuck you. Like, you fucking go remember that you have porn hidden in there, and you just made me look at it. You were mad at your dad. Kind of. I was just like...
What age were you?
I must have been a young... If both my brothers are still home, I was young teen, like 13 or something maybe. Yeah. Or younger.
Damn.
Yeah. But it wasn't until later I was like, oh, it's my brother's. I was like, that sucks that he probably found it and like punished them. But I don't know I never asked them.
Yeah. I don't remember when I actually did get caught with porn on like LimeWire or whatever.
No.
They brought up to me at like the dinner table and it was super embarrassing.
Oh my God. Parents are horrible. In front of your sister? Mm-hmm. Why? Like, I don't get that. Like, that's, to me, it's like, stop putting embarrassment and sex, stop like forcing them together, and then people grow up like fucked up. Like, I'm fucked up from like the way the church like addressed sex with me. It's like I just want to do like a PSA for like every parent ever. It's like, don't embarrass your kid about sex. Like, that sucks. It's the worst thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, it gives people complexes. It creates serial killers. If you do it enough, if you fucking shame someone enough, they'll start killing women. Like, that's, like, every serial killer is like, yeah, my mom would, like, laugh at my penis or whatever. And then I have felt, eventually my brain was so fucked up, I felt the need to start killing women. Like, every, like, male serial killer has the same backstory. He's like, mom sucked, and now I'm here.
That's interesting.
Anyways, how many women have you killed?
Only the pussy I've killed.
How many?
Yeah, murdered a punani, actually.
3?
No, I've never even felt like killing a woman before. There's a couple of men I've like...
Really? You've never wanted to kill a woman?
I don't think so.
What about like when I'm nagging you?
You wanted to kill you? No.
No, just hit me.
Smash your head through a brick wall, maybe.
You guys assumed you'd live.
Yeah. Speaking of boys and girls, we said on this show, the listeners have asked for it. They said they want to see us teaching each other more about boy and girl stuff. I said, hey, all right.
Yeah, fine. Teach me about boys. I've got questions.
You have questions? What's your number? Okay, let's do number one question for boys.
My number one question for boys, like, how do I come off less desperate? And how do I trick you into marrying me and settling down with me?
That's tough.
Yeah, okay.
I can't tell you that one.
Wow.
To come off less desperate, I would say...
is that why guys don't like me?
I don't know. I think guys like...
Yeah, like the fucking creepy ones.
Yeah.
Like, I promise you, every guy that, like, shows interest in me, I'm like, yeah, there's something very wrong with them.
Right, yeah.
Like, there's, like, a drug habit, or, like, they're, like, shunned from society for some reason. I don't know. They're, like, on their way to jail. And then they're like, Hannah, call me. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. I wouldn't even mind someone who was on their way to jail. That'd be nice.
Have you ever dated a guy that went to jail?
Not, like, prison.
What, drunk tank?
Or whatever.
What's the whatever?
Who my ex was charged was trashing a hotel room to the point where he almost didn't get into Australia. Anyway, stop the clock. Stop the X clock here. Yeah, it was like insane. Like, he was on his way to Australia, and he was in, like, because he only had traveled around Europe since he had trashed this hotel room when he was young in Spain. So he had no idea there was, like, a prior on his record. And then he tried to leave Europe, and they're like, yeah, you can't. You're a criminal. And he was like, this is news to me. And they was like, oh, I trashed a hotel room when I was a kid, and the police were involved, so I guess that's it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and then he's, like, messaging me this, and I'm, like, in Australia crying because a ticket to Australia is, like, your life savings. And, like, we hadn't seen each other in forever, and we'd, like, broken up and gotten back together and blah, blah, blah. And literally they, like, he was like, you have to clear it, you have to clear it. And it was like this whole thing, like very movie-esque, like down to the second they held the plane for him and he was like sprinting onto it type thing.
That's intense.
He did make it to Australia though.
Wow.
But yeah, it was just like a one final message, like I made it, see you in 2 days.
And you did.
Yeah, it was a great trip. It was very fun. But yeah, apparently, I don't know if he went to jail for that though.
One time I was walking home from a friend's house, and earlier in the night, me and my friends were gonna go to a movie. We smoked some weed in the parking lot. Cops came
Back when it was illegal.
Back when it was illegal, cops came up to us, and they were like really giving us a third degree about smoking weed. There, gave us
Where? So what city? Brampton?
Yeah,
they should be so lucky
Silver
you're just
City,
smoking
Brampton.
weed.
And they really hassled us like crazy. They were like asking me to show them if I have any tattoos.
But your friends were, oh my God.
Yeah,
like you're in a gang?
So extra. Yeah, my friends are black. I was with 2 brown girls and 2 black guys.
Mystery solved.
But anyways, so then we're like, okay, fuck this movie.
That's so funny that you got racially profiled just for being with black people.
I did notice like sometimes
of course,
cops would be a little bit more harsh to me just to be like, to like level up to show. Look,
that's so funny.
We're treating everyone.
We
treating
treat
everyone
this way, and then a white lady walks by and they put their coat over a puddle and they go back to punching.
And I remember like, because I had my like 3 or 4 experiences with cops. My last like year or two, grade 12 and the year after, before I went away to university, and I went to University of Guelph.
Yeah.
And I'd be like going around town, and whenever I'd see a cop, like if I was driving, sometimes I would take my hat off because I would be like, oh, they're gonna pull us over if I'm wearing a hat. And then I realized, oh, when I'm white by myself, they don't even notice me.
They don't. You're not even seeing.
But
you know when
so
they're like
beating
the shit out of you when you're with black guys, they like whisper in their ear. They're like, "Stop making us do this.
Yeah.
We don't want to do this.
Get new friends." Yeah. No, it's crazy.
That is and not surprising.
Yeah. So then later on that night, so the movie theater night, we're like, okay, fuck it. We're not going to go to this movie. We were late because they harassed us for so long.
Oh. Yeah. Because of the cops.
Because the cops.
That's always what black people say.
That's so funny. Like, that's why black people are late everywhere they go, because cops stop.
The cops were harassing me. You're like, okay. Again.
Yeah.
They really were.
But so then we're like, all right, whatever. We'll just go to my friend's house and chill.
Have I been talking to the back the whole time?
No, you're good.
This is the back, right? Okay.
So we go to my friend's house, we smoke, chill for a little bit, and then me and one of my buddies, Andy, you know Andy, we're walking home
Andy.
now.
Sweetheart. Which again, if you're racially profiling Andy, you suck at your job. Like, what a sweetheart of a man.
He won best smile. Like,
yeah,
can't you see that?
yeah. Like, come on.
Smile?
That's the only thing they can see.
So we're walking home, and then we get some cops pull over next to us. Just as we're walking home, and they're like, "Where are you guys coming from?"
We're
We're at
like,
a friend's house. And we're
like, helping old people across the street.
They're like, "Oh, we got to report that somebody was like doing something in this back pathway."
I'm sure they were.
They
Someone was doing something.
They're like,
get on the ground,
breaking bottles and stuff. And then they're like, "Can we see your ID?" So we get stopped twice in one night. This is such a shit night.
Wow.
And then they pull my ID, and they're like, "Oh, you look like a guy that's wanted." And I'm like, "What?"
You look like a guy that's wanted.
And then they go, "Yeah, he has the same last name as you." And they show me this guy named Patrick Cummins. They're like, "He's wanted." They're like, "Look at him. He looks just like
that's my dad.
And
My
like,
mom put out the report.
That's so funny. No, technically one of my middle names is Patrick because my confirmation name, James Clark St. Patrick Cummins.
So not technically, but okay.
Technically, in the eyes of God.
Yeah, technically, they usually don't kill God.
So they're like, "Is your middle name Patrick?" And I'm like, "Well, I was confirmed. No, I didn't tell him.
Yeah, exactly. So not technically.
I'm like, oh my god, man, are they gonna
You're
look
like,
at my confirmation?
are you gonna put my hand on the Bible right now? Because then my answer might change.
But yeah, it was shit night. Patrick Cummins. I wonder if he's in jail now.
Yeah.
He didn't look that much like me.
No, he was just a white guy with the last name Cummins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a round head.
That is funny that they're like, they're trying to be racist to white people. They're like, all white guys look the same. They're going out of their way.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, we do this with every race. You're like, no, you don't.
Yeah. Well, they're like beating Andy on the side. They're like, we're checking his ID though.
Yeah.
He might be a wanted man, actually.
He's also, and they just pull up a random black guy. Looks like this.
Yeah. Any black guy with any last name.
Yeah. Like, what? Oh, that's great. Yeah, the cops in Oshawa suck too. They're so shit. they would stop because they're so bored, right? Like, because I don't know, they just don't have, like, us in Whitby too. Actually, Oshawa wasn't as bad because they weren't as bored. That's the thing. Like, they had like actual crime to like get up to. But like, if we were just like, because like I never got stopped in Oshawa by any cop, but in Whitby they would, like, if we were all hanging out together, it was all white people too, maybe a few browns mixed in, but they would stop us then because they had fuck all to do. Like, we'd be hanging out at a park and they'd be like, this park is closed after these hours, and it's like, fuck you.
Oh yeah.
Whitby closed parks.
Oh my god! I remember one time, not even a cop, a neighborhood watch guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Neighborhood watch guy. So me and my friends, we used to play basketball at this place on Thursday nights, and there was it was a church. So if we were gonna smoke before ball, we'd go across the street.
Yeah.
To this other park. So we're just smoking before we go into that church parking lot, and this guy that's neighborhood watch comes over and he's like, "I'm gonna call the cops on you guys. Like, you guys shouldn't be hanging out here." We're like, "We're not doing anything."
Yeah.
The hell.
And then
He was so mean too.
When he like. When they like came and busted us for hanging out at a park past 9 p.m., we're like, okay. And they're like, you guys must have been doing drugs. And I don't even think we were then. And we're like, no, we weren't. They're like, well, we have to check. And they made us walk around with them while they checked the ground for drugs.
Wow.
What losers.
Yeah.
It's like, go find crime. Like, this ain't it. I promise you, this ain't it. Like, some woman is getting beat by her husband right now, or someone's getting stabbed. Like, send reinforcements to downtown Oshawa, you dumb fucks. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. Well, one of my friends that's like, he's been in a lot of like altercations with the cops, and he's a fired up guy. Like, he yells at them and stuff. It's one of those things, like, when a black guy's fighting with the cops, as a white guy, all you can do is just be a quiet bystander. Because if you try and say, like, calm down, then he's like, nah, fuck you. You don't know how it is. It's like, all right, I'm not going to tell you to calm down then. Do your thing. While out. No, like, call me Nick Cannon, and you just while out over there.
All yes and whatever you start.
Exactly, yeah. Then I just start fighting a cop. But that same friend, one time, he with security guards, he got into it with at a club. And when they were throwing him out, like, I'm his buddy, like, I jumped in and I tried to like help him, and the way this big security guard just ragdolled me off the fight,
yeah, oh
just
my
so
god,
easily, like, I just felt like I was weightless, just like, whoop. Like when Uncle Phil throws Jazzy Jeff out, though, that's how I felt getting out of that fucking club.
Yeah, that is always funny. Like, I would love seeing that as a girl who just like didn't want any trouble at the club. Whenever like guys would start it, and you just like watch security, just like plink them up and like toss them out. You're like, oh, or like guys try and fight security and then just like lose, like immediately lose. I'm like, you're going up against a guy who's like 100 pounds heavier than you, taller than you, and on cocaine. Like, you're not gonna win. Like, oh, it was always so funny watching that.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Fucking
and then the girls get away with so much shit too. That was always in Oshawa. There's always some girl being like, I'm gonna call the cops on like the security that's like kicked her out. I'm like, fucking count your blessings that all they did was kick you out. Like, you're horrible. Screeching.
I'm a drunk
I would watch girls call the
cops.
Oh yeah, I'd watch girls call the cops for getting kicked out of a club. Drunk white girls. Oh my god.
One of the funniest times about somebody not getting into a club, we were going down for a friend's birthday. We took a party bus down and everything, and when we were in the lineup, one of my friends from high school, he didn't get let in because he normally wore glasses, but this night, like, because he was going out to the club, he didn't wear glasses. And they're like, I could see, they're like, nah, you're not getting in with those googly eyes.
Oh my god. Yeah,
and he wasn't even drunk. He was like, he had a couple of drinks, but he wasn't that drunk.
Yeah, one time we had a friend that didn't get in. And he was turned out to be schizophrenic.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he didn't get in, and they were like, yeah, this guy's a little too schizophrenic to get in here tonight. And yeah, we found out like months and months later, but he was so fucking weird. He was my, I don't know if I was dating him at the time. I think it was my ex at the time. Different ex. His friend.
Oh, I thought you were going to say your schizophrenic was ex. I mean, your ex was schizophrenic.
No, but like, he was always trying to like, he always invited him out to everything, and he was just like so weird, and like no one knew why. And then like he disappeared for a while, and then later it turned out that he was developing schizophrenia because young men develop it at puberty.
Did you ever not get let in a club for being too drunk?
No, one time I didn't get let into. I think it's called is it called the Mansion or whatever? That one that's by like UFC or something.
The keg?
It's no.
The keg mansion?
It's the one with like all the rooms.
And you didn't get let in because why?
Because I had a bottle of wine on me. Someone gave it to me for my birthday and I forgot. And then they're like, we got to check your purses and everything. And I'm like, fuck. And I had it and they're like, you're not getting in. Like they take joy in it. I was like, I'm so sorry. I forgot it's a present for my birthday. Can I go like drop this off? They're like, you're not getting in tonight. I'm like, fuck you. Like it wasn't opened. I hate security guards. They're just like the worst. I've worked at so many hotels with security guards that are on such like a little dick power trip because they haven't become a cop yet. And they're just trying like everyone I knew was like trying to become a cop. So they're like, I'm just going to treat this job like I'm already hired by the police. And I'm like, I'd rather you fucking didn't.
Right, yeah.
That's the reason. That's the reason. And I almost got fired when Selena Gomez complained about me. Because she complained about me to the worst people you could have complained to. She could have complained about me to anyone in the spa, and the spa would have been like, we'll fucking handle this. But she complained about me to loss prevention, which was like the police of the hotel. And they basically treated it like a bomb threat. They're just like, Selena Gomez complained about a massage. We're going to have to lock this place down.
Yeah, too much pressure.
My boss
right?
fucking came home from her vacation. I don't even fucking know where she was. She came home from her vacation. Like the head of the hotel was there. Everyone was there dealing with it. And I'm like, I don't know what she fucking told you, but she got a massage. She told me she enjoyed it, but she didn't. Like that's the end of story. And the fact that you're treating it as anything more than that, let's all just kill ourselves now because she's just a fucking dumb bitch. Speaking of Selena Gomez, have you heard the drama with her? I'm about to teach you some girl things.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Oh, you have heard the drama with her.
But a little tease before the show. I said, do you have any girl stuff to teach me? And you said, I got something about Selena Gomez. And I love Selena Gomez. Like a love song, baby.
Why would you say that?
I don't love her. I just like
you
that song.
You do. It came out so naturally.
I like that song a lot. I have some good memories with that song.
Did you come to it?
No, a road trip with the boys, and we all just got really into it
fun.
on the way over.
Then
when we're on a road trip to North Bay, that song comes on. I love you like a love song, baby. And everyone, one by one in the car is like, this song's actually pretty good. Yeah, I like it. Yeah. So then, the whole weekend that we're up in North Bay at the like clubs and stuff, we couldn't wait to hear that song come on. And when it did, we all just like found each other in the club.
Yeah.
And it was just a good time.
I love boys enjoying a girly song. That's always fun. So we had a Who Says road trip. Who says you're not perfect? Right. That was another one that came out around the same time. And I put it on back then. I was a fan. I saw her in concert.
Is that Selena as well? Mm-hmm. So she has some catchy songs.
I put that on a CD. I made a song playlist for the road trip, and on the way up, people were like, "eh." And by, me and my friend were like, "Oh, you're gonna be give it 10 more plays because that's about how many we're about to give you."
Yeah.
And we just until on the way back, even the guys were like, "Great, this is great."
So what's going on with Selena?
So, you know that she used to date Justin Bieber, right?
Of course.
Who doesn't know that? And then you know that Justin Bieber left her and then immediately started
with
dating,
Hailey.
Got engaged, and married to Hailey, now Bieber.
And that's Alec Baldwin's brother's kid or something like that.
That's exactly correct. Maybe sisters. I don't know. It's his niece.
Yeah, I think it's Danny's.
Really?
No, I don't know. that's the only other Baldwin brother I could think of. Danny Baldwin. Anyways.
Well, there's been drama. Now, Hailey used to say that there's no bad blood between her and Selena.
And were her and Selena friends?
No.
Okay.
Hailey wasn't really friends with anyone. She was just like a socialite. Selena and Taylor were friends. So, Hailey, remember a while ago, Selena posted, I showed you them. Selena posted some pictures of her in a bathing suit, and everyone was like, "You go, queen. You're so fat now, and we support you for that." And she like wasn't even that fat, but it was also just like hilarious that everyone was like,
brave.
"Wow, finally a brave girl showing her fat, ugly body." And Selena's like, "What?"
Right.
So when she posted those and all that happened, Haley posted a TikTok that says, I'm not saying she deserved it, but God's timing is always right, mouthing those words. And everyone's like, it's about Selena because this was going on. And then she took down the TikTok. But Selena made a TikTok that's like, hey, I don't care. I don't let this stuff bother me. Fine. Then Haley later was on some award show and they like mentioned Taylor Swift's something album and she went like this, showing like she hated it. I mean, why else would you hate it unless you're hating on Selena, her absolute best friend in the world?
They're best friends. Okay.
They're best friends. They're constantly going on and on about how much they love each other, blah blah blah.
Okay.
She goes like that. So now it's seeming like there's bad blood.
I know it used to be bad blood.
Yeah.
Right? That's Taylor?
We used to be mad love, but now we got bad blood. Hey! Okay. So then that happened. Then Selena is live. She loves going live on Instagram and being like, shut up. You're not interesting. And she's like, ugh, I got my eyebrows laminated. Are they supposed to look like this? Honey, no, they're not. They're bad, but whatever. She's like, are they supposed to look like this? And then Haley and Kylie Jenner start posting pictures of their eyebrows, being like, I don't think they said, are they supposed to look like this? But like, is this right? Or something like that. So this
and
is
they
shade.
looked great.
They looked flawless.
Like, of course they look good.
Yeah. So now fucking
and Haley
Gauntlets
and Kylie
have
are friends.
Best friends.
Okay.
Haley and Kylie are best friends. Selena and Taylor are best friends.
Okay. So
Gauntlets have
friends
been
versus
versus fucking girls who fucked their way to the top or whatever they were born with, fucked tons of money. But we're team nobody because I hate all these people. If I had to pick one of those four, I guess Taylor, but that's a tough pick.
Who you'd fuck?
Yeah. No. Fuck, marry, kill.
Fuck, marry, kill.
Marry, kill.
Friend zone. Best friend.
And best friend zone.
Okay. So I'm gonna I'll fuck.
Let me think. Oh, that is tough. Okay. I have mine, but I don't know if it's right.
You have your guesses for me? Okay. So I'll fuck Kylie.
Yeah, knew that one. That was the only one I was sure of.
That's the only one that in my mind I'm like, I've looked at her and been like, I want to fuck her. Like, you know what I mean? The rest of them I'm just like,
yeah,
whatever. I guess marry Taylor Swift.
I picked that.
It's very successful.
Yeah.
Probably like just open for her on her shows. I just go out, tell a couple jokes, get the country fans going. You know what I mean? Also, like if shit goes wrong, yeah, that sucks. But also,
I love that your plan is to tell jokes before Taylor Swift concert.
Yeah. And then whatever, like she'll write songs about me, and then I can get some clout off that. So that's a pretty clout one. And then best friends. I don't even know what Haley Baldwin or Selena's like. I don't know what any of their personalities are like. Like, who do I want to be best friends with? So really, like, it comes down to like.
See, I have a reason why you would pick one.
Well, I guess I could just kill Selena because you're my friend.
Yeah.
And then I'll just be best
I
friends.
was right. I was 100% right. But I thought also she's married to Justin Bieber, so you could like get in with that crew.
True. Yeah, I'd rather get in with her crew. Right. But then when I kill Selena, like, Taylor Swift is going to be a little upset that I killed her.
A little, but you're married, you're betrothed, so she's going to have to get over it.
I'm like, I just love you so much, baby, that I don't want you to spend time with her anymore.
Yeah, she'll be like, aw.
Yeah.
Sing a little song about you. Okay, so then they post
eyebrow pictures. My best friend, but I love him.
The gauntlet's been thrown.
Taylor Swift.
So now Selena's like, I'm fine. I'm still fine. But unrelated, I'm taking a break from social media, which she does every fucking month. Every month she's like, guys, it's just this world is so hard and like mental health. And then she takes a break from social media. It's like, okay, bye.
Who's Demi Lovato friends with?
Ooh, that one's tricky.
Because I feel like that's her kind of speed. I feel like she'd be on page with.
I don't think she's friends with any of them anymore because she came out like as a psychopath. I think her and. I want to say her and Selena were friends. And then Miley and her friend made fun of them. I think. Because there was a whole thing then. I think. But now Miley and Demi are kind of friends again. And they also did like a podcast together and hinted that they fucked.
Ooh.
Yeah. They were like, oh, because they used to act together, right? Because Selena, Demi, and Miley were all Disney kids.
And then they started acting like.
And Selena and Miley hated each other. That was real. They hated each other. But I think Selena and Demi would have been friends.
Yeah, if we
then.
put Miley in that mix, I would marry.
Oh, marry, fuck, and best
her.
friend Miley. Yeah, obviously she's the best.
Yeah, shout out to Miley.
Yeah, Miley, keep it real.
Great voice too.
Yeah.
Songs.
Oh yeah, talented. Oh, the most talented out of all those people. Yeah, by far.
So. Yeah.
Okay.
You get the best of both.
Yeah,
worlds.
if we're talking hits.
No, I'm just saying with her, you get the best of everything. She's saying it, and it's true. Now you
so
told
then
me about,
I haven't even finished
we haven't
the
even got
drama
to the tip of the fucking dick
because there was more today. So then, now she's on a break from social media. She's like, I don't even care. I don't even care, guys. You know how much I don't care? I don't care so much I'm going to disappear from social media. And everyone's like, so you care. So now, today, they're like, is this another dig at Selena Gomez? Justin Bieber apparently is giving out party favors that say, I'm so glad I didn't end up with what I thought I wanted.
Ooh.
Now, we don't know. This is the rumor, but someone else was like, no, because he showed him holding it. And someone else is like, no, it was a gift. Either way, he took a picture with this thing and posted it online. And ever since this has been happening, Selena's disappeared from social media. And Justin and Hailey are like, unbothered. What's up? Just posting pictures. Don't even care.
Wow.
So.
I think Justin Bieber, that was a bit harsh.
But. Fuck Selena Gomez. You know? Is what I think we can all take away from this. I don't know. She's the permanent victim. So is Taylor. They're like, we're victims. We're always victims. I'm like,
true.
This is, and I don't like it because then you meet them and you're like, oopsies, you're actually a piece of shit. So, whatever.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder what would happen if she just liked your massage. Would you be?
I would go to the ends of the earth for her.
Yeah. If instead of complaining to loss prevention,
I wouldn't be doing this podcast. I'd be online right now, death threatening everyone that follows Hailey Bieber.
Yeah. Is Hailey Bieber pretty? She must be alright if she's Justin.
She's a model, but like all of these girls just bought their faces. So like Selena Gomez, even kind of like the only person that seems like pretty natural to me, Miley Cyrus. What's up? You're doing great.
Selena's not natural?
I don't know.
I mean, she's the worst singer out of them.
For sure.
Even though she makes hits. I love her music. I just know.
I don't know. Taylor's pretty bad too. Like I know. I'm sorry to Faye if you're watching, but Taylor's not a strong singer either. But neither of them are. No, I think Selena will lip sync, but Taylor is like committed to not lip syncing or like using too much auto tune.
Yeah.
But like she just like writes songs that she can sing. But like if you see her in concert, you're like, oh, you're not that good at this.
But Selena's hits, though, didn't she do the to love, love, to love?
That one's about Justin Bieber.
I needed to leave you to love you. Or to love me. Man, good songs.
I need to lose you to love me. Something. You're getting all the words wrong.
Yeah, well.
Because I'm straight.
Yeah. Speaking of, well, actually, like, as much as I love talking about all these divas and stuff.
Teach me about boys.
Yeah, let's talk about the NFL Combine. Do you know what the NFL Combine is?
Is it where all the NFL players hang out and eat lunch together?
Close. So every year, people graduate from university, and it's time for them to try and make it to the NFL.
Nice.
So this is where they
Do you have to be graduated from university to get to the NFL?
You have to at least go to 3 years. You can come out if you're a third year. And if basketball, you can only...
You have to go to 3 years of
university.
Or college.
College, whatever. Basketball, you can come out after one. It used to be you can come straight from high school. Then they made it... You either have to go to college for a year or you can go play in like Europe for a year.
Wow, they really are okay with them being stupid. Why is football different? Because
you're no, because your body has to develop a little more.
Oh,
and there's
interesting.
Yeah, because football, like, it's a man's game. Basketball's a man's
a
game.
ladies' game.
No, but I mean, like, football's like rough on your body.
Yeah, no, I understand now. That is
It's to be fully
interesting. What about
developed.
baseball?
But there's guys in the NBA that come in when they're 18 and they're like 6'7", and then like they end up being like 6'9", 6'10" because they weren't done growing yet.
Whoa,
So
that's
pretty cool.
crazy.
Yeah. Like NFL, you're done growing.
Yeah.
You might get bigger muscles and everything, but like one of the best players in the NBA right now, Giannis, the Greek freak. Like if you look at a picture of him when he came in the NBA, he's like skinny and like an inch or two shorter, and now he's like a beast.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, you want to come into the NFL a beast basically, and that's what an NFL combine is all about. They fucking
they work out.
They show how many times you can lift weights. They show how high you can jump, how fast you can run.
Is this for all players or the new ones?
All the new guys.
Fun.
So it's like, how fast can you run 40 yards?
Now, how long do they hang out there?
Months.
Cute.
Like, but they'll do.
It's like summer
Not
camp?
everyone's going at the same time. They'll do like all the big guys at once. All the like guys that catch the ball at once.
Teams.
You get put into like your little groups. You say, "Hey, I'm the best guy in this group."
And like, what time do they do the paper mache as well?
No,
they see who can make the best paper
But you know what they
mache.
do? They do a little mind testing thing.
Oh, really? They put 2 + 2 in front of them and see if they can figure it out.
Well, they have interview questions with them, and sometimes
that's so funny. They prep them.
Sometimes they have weird skill testing questions.
Yeah, is the skill testing question? How many times can you hit your wife before she goes to the head of the?
You're not even
team?
that far off. I actually sent you some of the questions.
Oh my god!
So open up. Let's go through. I googled 15 of the weirdest questions.
I'll
Yeah, sure. You open it up and I'll. You can answer them.
Funny.
Let's pretend you're. What position would you like to play in the NFL?
Oh, I don't know.
Would you like to be somebody that? Because I think the way you answer these questions, like some of them are better answer. Like if you're going to be a defensive player that hits
the one that catches the ball.
Running back gets the ball handed to him. He catches it sometimes, but he gets the ball handed to him and he runs. That's a wide receiver.
And then is that the one that was demoted? If they keep missing it, remember the one that is the Sunday Conversations guy? He did like the look at like the deep look into it. Where he's like, what happens if guy keeps catching it? He's like, then I'm pointing the coach. I'm like, time to make that switch. It's like the people that end up in this position are always bad at catching the ball in this position.
So if you drop the ball a lot at wide receiver, sometimes they move you to defensive back, which is the guy that has to stop him from catching it.
Oh, okay.
So what do you think you'd want to be?
So I want to be the right wide receiver.
Okay, so a wide receiver.
Because he's still offense, right? Yeah.
So answer this as if you're a wide receiver. A wide receiver, I would say, has to be pretty confident.
Yeah.
And has to obviously be very skilled. But I'm trying to think what else goes into the mindset of a wide receiver. Confidence is such a big thing, and understanding the playbook, things like that.
Oh, okay? Wow! So he's the wide receivers are smart too.
Yeah. So how would you react?
What's your favorite wide receiver?
My favorite wide receiver in the league right now?
Or ever, whatever you want to. To be honest, I don't care.
Okay, ever is a guy named Randy Moss. You ever heard of him?
Love Randy.
Have you heard of him?
No.
Because he's a pretty big deal.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, he was just so sick.
Hey, for a guy named Moss, he wasn't too slow.
No, he's very fast, slim, tall, great at jump balls.
Not a lot of moss growing on him.
Yeah. I loved.
What team did he play for?
He played for Minnesota Vikings. Then he played for the Patriots for a little bit. And
New man on the Minnesota Vikings.
But when I was younger, I used to love this guy named Chad Johnson. Do you know Chad Johnson?
Sure.
He changed his name to Ocho Cinco. Do you ever remember that? Yeah. Because they made a rap song about him called Ocho Cinco.
Nice.
Shorty, give me head. Ocho Cinco. Why would Shorty give him head be Ocho Cinco? Well, Ocho Cinco had a beautiful model girlfriend, and one time he headbutted her. Yeah. But other than that, he's a really nice guy. I don't know. That's.
I don't know. Don't ask me.
I'm not gonna. I don't know what the court case says. All I know is he's definitely.
It went to court.
Yeah.
So it seems like it might have been intentional.
It might have been intentional.
No one's accidentally head-butting a girl. I'm not going to come on this
podcast and accuse a black man without any evidence, like other white people do. Okay? Because Ocho Cinco, all I know is now, great guy. You know what? He has like 11 kids with 3 different baby mamas, but he keeps all the kids together. He loves them.
In a cage?
No, they all go out together. Like all the moms have an understanding.
Oh, wow.
They all like him and stuff. Like they've all stayed good.
Wow. That's good.
And he's like, I don't go after beautiful women. I go after women with nice calves that look like they can make a good track runner. He's like, I want my kids to be all super athletes. So we'll see how that turns out.
Oh God. Okay.
I think you'd like him, honestly.
I'll
show you.
I would.
But the thing I liked about him is...
So when he was headbutting a girl, he was just testing her density.
Well, then he got cut from the team after that. But before
Just
that was...
to see if she could stand it.
Yeah.
When she fell over, he's like, nope.
That was a beautiful girl. Maybe that's why he's like, fuck that after that.
Yeah, he like headbutted her like a goat. He's like, get out of here, devil woman.
Yeah, let's see if
I
you
need
can at
a
least...
thick one.
Yeah, I got to know that you can handle some CTE.
Yeah.
Because if we're gonna make
immediately, she's like, I'm going to court. He's like, get the fuck out.
Then our kids will never make the NFL.
Yeah.
If you can't take a little...
You really thought you were going to be my baby mama?
You can't be afraid of contact. you gotta love contact.
Yeah, all three of his other baby mamas, he also headbutted. Yeah. They were just like, okay.
They took
and
it
he's
like champs.
Get in the bed right now.
Yeah. He headbutted them, and they got down in a 3-point stance and got ready for the next play.
Yeah.
But the thing I loved about him is he was the best at end zone dances. So many fun ones.
That's important too. That is important.
We'll watch some Chad Johnson how he likes after. Okay, so you're a wide receiver. What are you?
Am I ever?
Let's go through your little questions at the combine. These are questions that they act.
If one of your questions is what is your job on the team, this is gonna be awkward.
No, it's just to get in your head to see how you'd answer.
Oh, okay.
This is like the team owner or the GM of the team. The GM's like the guy that makes the picks. He's sitting down with you before the draft, and he's trying to see what kind of brain you have.
Okay, go on for it.
Do you find your mother attractive?
Oh man, I definitely I wouldn't say physically attractive, but attractive in the sense that she raised 3 beautiful children, loved us so much. I think that's a very attractive quality. I think any woman, if they're loving their children, providing a house, giving their husband a kiss and hug when he comes home, there's nothing more attractive to me than that.
Nice. I want to be in character too, so I'm gonna pretend I'm a manager, but I'm a little bit of a Southern gentleman. Oh yeah, boy, you gotta have love for your mama there.
Yeah, now, my mom is my favorite person in the whole world.
Oh,
this is getting really
You're
racist.
Gonna be Southern now too. I'm a Southern white.
I'm a Southern black.
I gotta be careful calling you boy then. I thought you were
and slapping me.
Oh, you gotta love contact though.
No, aren't wide receivers black?
They are for the most part, but one of the best guys in the league right now is a white guy. His name's Cooper Kupp.
Well, we're assuming I'm not him.
He said, okay.
We're assuming I'm not best in the league.
We're assuming you're
I'm just
black.
A regular black guy.
You're a regular black, not an outstanding white. All right, cool.
Definitely not.
Well, do you like men?
Interesting way to phrase that question. Now I'm white. Like my boys, I definitely love hanging out with them. So I could say I like.
Wait, you're white now?
No, I'm a black guy again.
You're black again. Okay.
I love my boys. Love hanging out with them. I like when they have my back. When I've got theirs, I say.
Sounds a little.
No, not in that.
What do you mean they have your back?
I'm saying if we ever get into trouble, I know exactly who I can count on, and that's my team. So. Do I like that? I sure do.
When did you lose your virginity?
Oh, I don't know. I don't kiss and tell there, coach. Huh? Maybe we can make something happen tonight.
Whoa! Excuse me.
Sorry. Forgot. I'm a boy. Okay, I'm assuming this is what I would say. I was 16.
When I fucked your daughter, sir. And then he's like...
No, I was 16.
Cool. You sound like a cool guy to me. Is your mother a prostitute?
No. That's
good.
No, she's not.
Because that's something that I only want out of my D linemen, not my wide receivers.
Oh no. No, like I said, she was a good woman.
Now, what's your murder weapon of choice?
It's got to be my mind, coach.
Ooh. That was a honestly great wide receiver answer. Yeah, for sure. Like for
got to save these hands for catching. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
That's crazy. They actually ask them this.
Oh yeah.
I want to know what their answers are.
Would you rather be a cat or a dog?
Gotta be a dog.
Yeah, you gotta be a dog. Any dogs in the house? Nice. Yeah. I don't know if there's any position you'd want to say you're a cat. Maybe the kicker.
Light on your feet. Yeah, the kicker's got to be Cat. He's like, because I'm a pussy.
Yeah. I'm a little pussy. I'm a little pussy coach.
I'm a little pussy cat.
Yeah.
No, but someone, if they're like, oh, I'm light on my feet, who's that? The kicker?
Wide receivers too. You have to be very, very, footwork is very important.
But they're literally receiving, which I don't know if you know about cats and dogs. One of them is notoriously good at it.
Yeah, go for a catch.
Yeah. Cats, not so much.
Yeah. When you're sitting on a bus, speeding on where are you sitting on a bus speeding on a mountain? That's a hell of a question. Where are you sitting on a bus speeding on a mountain?
Oh, 911, my coach is having a stroke.
Why did they put it like that?
Is that the test to see if I call an ambulance or not?
Where are you sitting on a bus if it's speeding on a mountain? and
the front, no, you're dead. You're dead.
You're dead. You shouldn't be on that bus.
You should have been hitting the brakes. I'm in the driver's seat, and I'm slowing the bus down to an appropriate pace so everyone arrives safely.
If I was a wide receiver and somebody asked me where am I sitting on a bus if it's
speeding on a mountain,
I would say, sir, I don't know what speeding is because I'm so fast. You see
everything. You mean a regular day in my life?
All buses go faster when I'm on them. Same here. Your team bus is gonna go faster when I'm on it, sir. The whole team's gonna be faster when I'm running on it.
What am I pushing the bus?
If you need me to. You
need that bus to go even faster?
Yeah,
Let me get behind it.
I'll get behind and push it.
You need me to pull it with my teeth? That's the something.
World's strongest man?
No. What's the strong player in a team? Defense?
Oh. If you're a guy that would push a bus, I would say O lineman.
Mm-hmm.
Or D lineman. But like O lineman, you are pushing the D lineman away. Yeah, you want they push stuff for sure.
How many people are on a football team?
Have a guess.
I don't know, fucking 50? There's so many positions. It's ridiculous.
Okay, so starting players, there's 11 on offense, 11 on defense.
Okay, so that's 22.
22. And
that's
then you have backups
way too
and
many.
special teams. So
altogether?
I think altogether on the roster, there's 42.
Not a bad guess.
Not a bad guess. Pretty good. Where does the sun rise and where does it set?
I just start sweating. Rises in the east, sets in the west. Always.
Oh.
Forever and always.
You're right. I got lost. I'm like, are they gonna add anything to that? I was so captivated by the answer.
Wow, by the truth.
Yeah.
I'm so sad if guys don't know that. They're like, oh, I don't know, coach. Shucks, no one ever taught me that.
Yeah, they're like, go back to school for another year, sir. Let's finish that. Figure that one out. Would you share your internet history with us?
Whew. If you don't mind looking at some sexy ladies.
Hey.
Maybe we can look at it together.
Yeah, I'm all right with that.
Yeah, of course. You might see some perverted stuff.
Yeah, what perverted stuff are you into?
Just regular porn.
just regular pervert stuff.
Just regular 10 black guys, 1 white girl. I don't know. I like to support my friends.
I think I saw you in that one. Yeah.
Yeah. Just want the view count to go up.
What color is chocolate?
Just go.
Pull your dick out.
Taste it and find out.
Oh my god.
Depends what we're eating here. Now, if we're talking real chocolate, dark brown.
Dark brown.
Oh yeah. Well, if we're talking that bullshit fake stuff, that's you.
White? Is fake chocolate white?
White chocolate's not real chocolate.
Is it not?
I don't think so.
I love white chocolate.
Yeah, I know. You're so trashy. Like, anyone who likes white chocolate, I'm like, you have fucking...
Really?
Yeah. White chocolate's trash. Like,
oh my god, the white Lindors? So
yeah,
good.
Your taste buds are fucking garbage. You know what I do? Dark chocolate. Because I think I'm trying to be, like, as pretentious as possible, and that's just something I've picked up along the way. It's dark chocolate.
Are you trying to be pretentious as possible?
No, but like if I think that something is like maybe a little bit if I'm like, fancy people like this, I might push myself more to like it. Like if it's like oysters or dark chocolate or something, I'm like, man, all the fancy people like it, so there must be something here.
Yeah.
But like a lot of people, just all trashy people, they'll try it once or not at all, and they're like, get rid of it, get it out of my sight. Whereas like people that I'm like, hey, I'm gonna push myself, I'm gonna keep having oysters until I can enjoy them, and then I go, oh,
That's what you do?
I like oysters.
That's what you
Yeah,
do?
I mean, eventually I like the oyster. I've tricked myself into it. So
Interesting.
So who cares?
Hmm.
And I do like oysters now. They're not that good. They just taste like seawater.
So you like them, but just out of like to be pretentious.
No, I genuinely like them now, but like forcing myself to like them is the pretentious part. Like at a certain point, you can just trick yourself into liking anything, right?
Yeah, you're like, at first you're like, oh yuck, and then you're like, oh shucks, because you shuck oysters.
And then we kill ourselves.
Okay, 2 more questions. How many ways could you use a brick in a minute?
Smash someone's face in, build a house,
Yeah,
shit it.
this is all like good defensive questions. If we got,
Did you like it?
if we can
Did
put
you
you at
like my third
linebacker,
one? Did you get my third one?
shit a brick. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm shitting bricks in this interview right now.
Yeah, I could tie something to it, throw it into the water, to tie a body to it, throw it into the water. Hopefully that sinks it. Smash it to get into a car. I could throw it up in the air and catch it.
Yeah, that's actually one of the greatest receiver of all time. His father was a bricklayer, and that's how he learned to be great at catching.
If you can catch a brick, you can catch a football.
Yeah.
That's so funny. That's like dodgeball.
Yeah, Jerry Rice. You ever heard of him? He has like all the
Dude,
records.
just stop making up names. Like Glenn Moss, Gary Rice, like
Jerry Rice
Yeah,
and Randy
okay.
Moss. Terrell Owens.
that one, I believe.
You haven't heard of these names, eh? These are the biggest names in football.
I don't know.
Oh man, you don't even know who's around.
Tyler Shoebox.
Tyler Shoebox. Yeah, he was great.
He was amazing.
He was a fullback.
He was the best football player.
My final question for you today, and you've done a great job.
Thank you so much.
Is are you afraid of clowns?
I wouldn't say afraid of them. I'm not afraid of anything, but I don't trust them. I just don't trust white guys doing whiteface.
Whose joke is that?
Peter Saran. White clowns. I don't like them.
Yeah.
I don't like them. I don't trust them, but I'm not afraid of them. Not afraid of anything. If it comes to me and facing a clown one-on-one, do what needs to be done.
What would need to be done?
Maybe nothing.
Yeah.
Maybe something.
My sister was
If
really
he's
afraid of
just-
clowns.
If he's just there entertaining children, so be it. If he lays one little hand on that baby's head, I'll snap his neck.
Nice. I'll rip his red nose off and shove it up his ass. I remember my sister was very afraid of clowns, and
Of
one time
course.
we were at.
It is a terrifying thing because you're like, why won't you show your face? You're up to something.
I don't know. I don't know if that's why she was afraid.
That's
but
why people, because they're you can't see who it is. That's a scary thing for anyone, a child.
one time we were at Denny's, and another people were having a birthday party, and they brought in a clown, and my sister was freaking the fuck out.
Nice.
Yeah, she was 30 years old. No, we were kids. But yeah, she was very scared of clowns.
I wasn't scared of clowns ever because like I knew friends' parents who were clowns, and we knew that they were the clown. So it was just like, yeah, it's like, oh, it's so and so's parent.
Yeah, and then you became a clown.
Clown for hire.
Technically, right?
So.
We're all clowns in this world of comedy.
Have you had any bad clown experiences? Did a clown ever like touch you or anything?
No one ever touched me. Not once. Not even.
Damn.
Yeah.
And you were a hot kid.
Yeah. No, I wasn't. I didn't get like. I didn't get like physical like attention from girls
Or adults.
until I guess a little bit summer of grade 10, but like mostly grade 12 is when they started coming on strong. Yeah.
Nice.
And I don't know what changed about me.
I didn't get any physical attention ever. I'm still waiting.
Yeah.
Because I was extremely flat-chested, so guys didn't like me. And the ones that did, yeah, I guess grade 12, some started to like me, but I was like so fucked up about like dating and stuff by that point. Like if any guy showed me attention, I would immediately like push them away and like stop talking to them because I was like, but he's not religious, you know.
What's the deal with girls liking you more if you have a girlfriend? Because that's what happened to me. Grade 12, summer of grade 11, I got a girlfriend, And then when I came back to
Because
school in
that
grade
means
12,
because that like it's the same always because it's that's just evolution. Because now we know, like, one girl has told us that you are like a viable option for like a father, or like being like a man, like, and then we're all like, oh, that one has a working dick, like, you know, that kind of thing. That's what it is. At least I think, like, as soon as someone, yeah, as soon as one girl is like, oh, this guy can take care of me and do this and that, then we're like,
yeah. But that's what
but
happens
like, because
with,
if
like,
guy's on his own, we're like, why is that guy on his own?
because that's what happens with like guys with the grass always being greener. Because it's like when you're in a relationship, you get all this attention from girls. So it's like, if I was single right now, I'd be fucking so much. Then you get single, and then the girls are just like, whatever. And then it's like, oh man, my bad. I should have. I guess I should have
just been fucking while I was in a relationship.
Exactly. And that's
what are you, my ex?
And that's why guys get caught up in that stuff. Because like, yeah, why don't you just break up with her if you want to fuck other girls? And it's because girls don't want to fuck me. Well, I'm broken up with her. So what's up with that? Women,
yeah,
you did it to yourselves. Man, evolution
stable
was
guys
cruel.
just don't want to fuck me at all.
Stable guys?
Yeah. The ones working the stables.
yeah. The best, the cream of the crop.
Love them.
Yeah.
I love a boy that works with horses.
Well, look at it, shovels shit.
Hit me up. Yeah, thank you so much. God bless. Bye.
Start making it with the mic.
You can find me at Hannah.Valdoon.
You can find me at James. Come on now. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, share stuff. Bless.
Bye.